If you notice, when the speed is increased in the base number 4 of the 244,
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, maybe you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed.
guys, look at this video. Full self-driving capability. Hello guys, welcome to Rifky the Cyber. Today I'm going to provide you or share you the video. Mainly I would like to summoning all the security researcher that have the interest about the vehicle hacking or the vehicle exploitations in this case. So if you want to prepare for example to make your own research is easy, or to make a Pentest model for example is easy for you, you need to provide in your laptop, right guys, for the environment itself. So when you have those environment for the vehicle, virtual vehicle, mainly this is related with the controller area networks. We talk about the protocol that usually using for the programmable logic controller, for example in this case is the Modbus, right? Usually is used in the OT, right? In the operational manufacture, etc. guys. In this video, I will provide you the guidance one by one how to install and to have for you guys the environment for the vehicle hacking, penetration testing, for the security research, etc. You can have it by follow my guidance, and then you will have it in your environment, which is that you can put it in the isolated environment in the virtual box using the Ubuntu. I'm going to use the Ubuntu, and I'm going to show it to you the GitHub itself. But the problem is in the GitHub, they're using some not really clear installations, or maybe there is some installations, but maybe it's not really using the common one. Don't worry, this is my job to make it for you clear. Sit back and relax, follow my guidance one by one. We need to install it one by one. But you see here guys, if you refer to the, for example in this case is in the, if you see here from the actual GitHub that I fork it guys, there is no really what you call this is a there is no really what you call this is a very explicitly how to do it, right? But how I can do this one, rather than a lot of chatting, you can check guys. So what I'm gonna do right now, so for make it easy, for example in this case, so what I'm gonna do, I will just make a directory, for example in this case is vehicle. So I will just isolate this vehicle, and then I will go to the inside of the vehicle in this case, and we can start in this case is git clone this one guys, zombie. You can git clone the zombie, or you can git clone for example my own GitHub in this case, right? Or much better you can, but feel free guys, you want to where you want to what you call this, you want to git clone, for example this one is okay too. So git clone, and then we just git clone this one, git. Okay, sorry this. Okay, now the next step is you need to install the CAN, controller as area network utilities. How to do it? This is the simple command sudo apt-get install CAN utils in this case. Okay, we just install this. Okay, zero update because I already installed it, right guys? So if you not install it will be long process to install this one. And the next is we need to install the simple media player in this case, and there are some utilities also for this one, for the image, right? For to populate the picture of the controller itself, so you can control it by yourself, right? For example in this case, so I'm just going to start this. Okay, this is done. Okay, next is you are feel free to update this one. For example, just simply update this, and then after that we can create two things. For example, the CAN itself, which is for the control access network in this case, to create to running the modprop from with this one. You know, the modprop is like basically is the controller also using in the control in the OT industry is using the control. Basically it was before using for the PLC, programmable logic controller. So we just install this. This is only to create the interface of the CAN itself. And then after that, we just need the second thing is for the VCAN itself. Basically, these two steps that I just ran it is for you to create your own virtual environment for your own vehicle. If you have your own vehicle, maybe you don't need to do this one. But because we want to simulate this, we want to create such as environment for the virtual network vehicle, then this is the 2-step earlier that I already showed to you. Now I'm going to continue again. Okay, the next step is, after that, after I already mod prop for the CAN and the in the virtual CAN in this case, and then the next step is I'm going to adding the interface in the IP itself for sniffing this one, guys. Okay, I just open this. Oh, this is already exists because I already added earlier. If not, if this is success, then there will be no like this. This is success because it's already existing. That's why you say like this. So it's no issue supposedly. And of course, there is another like this. Okay, this is the link set up for the virtual CAN in this case. Okay, when after this is already all. So what we're gonna do, we just need to go to this one and then just build this one by running make all in this case. Okay, this is already done. Now we are good to go, guys. Okay, still stay with me, relax. I'm just going to show it to you one by one. Guys, before we continue for the next step, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share it to others. Don't forget to push the bell on, guys, so you get notified whenever I upload the video, guys. So I will get motivated and will have like motivate myself to create a better content for you guys. Let's continue again. Okay, guys, after we already done with the installations, right now we able to start this. Now we can start already to running this program, guys. Okay, let's test. So for example, this one, this is as per GitHub. We can run with this, right? And then after that, we just enter with this one. Okay, there is and I'm going to open another one here. Okay, this is the display like this, and I'm going to open another one like this one, and I'm going to enter for the second command in this case. This is the startup control, right? This is the instrument cluster in the instrument cluster, which is the instrument, the car itself, the vehicle itself, and this is the startup for the controls. So we will start the controls, guys. Okay, and of course we can sniffing this one, guys. There are two ways to sniffing with this one. First, we can open the Wireshark, right? For example, we open the Wireshark, and we can see there is a VCAN 0 because we just add this interface before, right, guys? Using the IP add before, we just need to do like this. See, you can see we can see already there is a controller application network, which is the protocol itself to control this one. Okay, guys, so this is the second way that I told you. There are two ways. If you prefer the Wireshark, you can using the command that I just already opened it for you, and using the VCAN 0 interface in this case. Or for example, you can using also can sniper VCAN 0 itself. You can using also if you prefer the text base, so you can see it from here. I already showed to you, for example, before is one by one, but this is the next command is only to just like a playback running for the simulator of the vehicle hacking in this case. I'm just going to show it to you. So what we're gonna do, we just simply to running this one, and then we got some number here. This is like a seat number. You notice there's a dashboard is already populated. And then what I'm going to do next, I'm just going to running, in this case is control, and then the seat number that we just copy before. And of course, don't forget the interface, which is VCAN 0 in this case. And then boom, it's running now. And you can do some sniffing that I showed to you before earlier, right, guys? You can still using this one. I think this one, or you can using the CAN sniffer as also, for example, to make sure this is running as you expected, for example, guys. Okay, guys, but from here, from where you need to go, for example, if you want to start to make a research for the example. Okay, for example, like this, I want to know from which CAN identifier that really have an influence to take a control of the speed that we need to know, which CAN identifier and which bytes that we need to fill in. CAN identifier that really actually the purpose task is the controlling the speed. Okay, let's check. Okay, for example, here I'm going to open my Wireshark, for example, in here. Okay, this is the VCAN. For example, I already noticed, for example, the CAN identifier number 244 is actually the bus that really need to take a control for the vehicle speed in this case. Let's filter this, guys. Example, CAN 24 and then 244 if I'm not wrong. 244. Okay, now I'm going to increase the speed. We need to activate, we need to make sure this Windows is active in the front. So example, if you notice here, the bytes number 4 is somehow still in the 01. Now I'm going to increase the speed. This is the speed itself. So if you want to see, you can see it from this dashboard, for example. So increase the speed, guys. So if you notice, when the speed is increased, in the bytes number 4 of the 244 is actually taking the one who take a control of the value if you want to take a control of the vehicle speed in this case. So feel free to check which value. At least you can see it already in the Wireshark, guys. Okay. What do you think, guys? Calling or the security researcher if you want to have your own environment for make a security research is more easy because you have it already by using the step guidance that already share it to you one by one. As I always say in my other previous video, keep learning and stay humble.